Alright, welcome back to Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy Anime Review, Episode 29. We're here reviewing Episode 37, which is also to be the final episode of Season 2. Party Beneath the Moonlight. Yep. Here it is. The end of the season. Because when the season started, I thought it was going to be 12 episodes. And then I looked up, oh crap, it's not going to be 12 like the first season was. This was 25 episodes. I did not expect that at all. Not really. The episode itself, pretty much in a way, wraps up some loose ends. Well, everybody knows Kuzunoha can actually speak common again. Can speak common now. His students are cleaning up the city. So, a little bit of aftermath stuff. This episode feels like an aftermath plus conclusions for this season. We see the demons basically where they're looking over the destroyer for Stella, and after with the former agent, the guy who was part of the Merchants Guild, who basically pointed out to Kuzunoha that all the merchants who basically said bad things about him are pretty much all dead. So he benefited the most from this. And of course, because the last two music killed by Lime and one of the Forest Ogres. He, of course, goes home. Everyone welcomes him back. And we see the former general turn into a lizard. And then later they have a victory party. Which, of course, Tomoe brings us some sake. Which is quite interesting. Oh, yeah. And also, he meets up with Root. Tells him what happened with Sophia. And Sophia is kind of, in a way, dealt with in the episode. Where they remove basically Root removes the great dragons from her body. Basically all 5 of them, including basically the one she was working with. And she says, oh, we're giving the guardians basically a raised dragon, and he'll take Sophia. And that's kind of last of that. And of course, well, Kuzunoha meets up with the prince, who he accidentally touched a few episodes ago. And he's like, I'm not going to tell anybody. Yeah. The prince is a woman. So, he agrees to keep it secret. He's not expecting much for favors. He just basically, he'll cooperate with all the countries, no problem. We see the hero Lemia, where she's leaving to go to another country, presumably return the priest. And in the case of the other hero, the one who's a jerk, he's with Princess Lily. He's bandaged, and they're probably going to have sex again. Because, of course, basically, she commonly sleeps with him. Yep. And, of course, basically, we also Mio have her cooking tried by Kuzunoha. And, of course, Shiki basically gets a chance to... Well, he got tormented by Mio for basically, spending more time. And Mio, it's implied what she was saying here. I want to basically polish your rice. Or take care of your needs. I can tell exactly what she wants. She wants to sleep with Kuzunoha. She's not outright saying it, but yeah, that's what she wants. And of course, aside from that, they kind of become family, kind of. They take the last name, and that kind of wraps the season in a nutshell. Also, the Brand sisters basically just hang out with their dads, think of something to do. Nope, he just want to hang out with them. Yeah. But nice episode. I enjoyed it. I do like the fact, like I mentioned, we pretty much in a way wrapped this whole season up with this episode. This episode was supposed to come out last week, and then for some reason it didn't come out. I went to the Crunchyroll Discord, asked what the heck happened, delayed for a week. This one here I'm going to talk about. Yep. But in the case of basically this whole season nutshell, I enjoyed it. And I do like the fact we still continue the story even when the credits are rolling. That usually means basically there's a lot of plot development here. But if you want to think of basically how much season adapted, the first season roughly adapted maybe the first 2 volumes. This season went through volumes 3 to 9. They went through a lot of the books. And here's the thing, I've only read the first book. The second one comes out basically in a couple weeks. Yep. But yeah, not much else to say about this episode. But my final thoughts on the season is this. Well, this is also probably the last time for a while I'm reviewing this series. Purely because basically, well, we're waiting. Well, we're now. I started the series very early this year, like back in January. So I've been kind of reviewing this series mostly on and off, but mostly on almost consistent basis for about 6 months now. But there's a reason for that, because I got the first season within a few days, and of course the season was already airing by the time that I caught up with the first season. I was waiting for the dub to come out, and it came out. Now, like I mentioned before, I initially thought the season was going to be 12 episodes, because that's how long the first season was. I did not expect 25 episodes. This is probably by far, of all the series I've watched recently, probably one of the most longest ones. And the only other series right now airing where its current season 20 episodes is That Time Occurrence is Slime. Oh yeah, and also something close to that is My Hero Academia. So with this one finished up, as of right now reviewing, I am now Monday has got warm up. I still got to chill in the world of cheap powers, but after that, basically, Monday is free for the first time in 6 months. Yep, first time in 6 months, this day is free. Well, it will be free anyways. So it'll be like after Sunday, it'll be 4 straight days of no new anime. Gives me time to catch other stuff. Friday, of course, has got 3 anime now. Though I should point out one wrap up really soon. That'll be the Mr. Demon Anime. That's got 5 more episodes left, and that season's wrapped up. Now, I can confirm for this particular series, there is season 3 coming. Don't know when. Do not have a date by that yet, but we do have a season 3 coming. Good. It's a good show. Keep it going. Just like Mushoku Tensei, that also airs second season this year, and that's getting season 3 as well. I'm like, wow, that's cool. I love that. And of course, basically, well, That's Occurrence is currently airing its 3rd season right now. Oh, by the way, in 3 months, Is Run Trigger Essential will be airing its 5th season. 5th. Which makes it the first light novel series that's adapted for an anime that I've been reviewing to reach 5 seasons. Yes, I do know Sword Art Online has about 8 or 9 seasons, but this is the first one I've been reviewing that reached that far. I have not watched Sword Art Online. I've read the first novels, read the manga. That's all I've done for that series. I have not watched the anime yet. But not much else to say here with this one, but great series nonetheless. Oh, excuse me. Even though it was not saying the show, I tweeted Dallas Reed about this. Like, I love the show. And he was some question about the series too. And I asked him, like, what was the armor that Kuzno was wearing in the last few episodes? Was that clearly based on Kamen Rider? And he says, yeah, it's completely obvious. Even he knew that. So even he knows that too. Which, okay, fine. But with the series wrapped up, basically, well, like I mentioned, we have 1 episode to go. 1 more show to go, and then Monday's free. Now, this one, like some other shows, this one I originally binge-watched, and then watched the new season when it came out. The other show was when I was binge-watching first, quickly, and then I caught up. One of my breaks from one of the series. I'm trying to think. I think it was probably when I was working on... I think it could have been... Maybe it was Abba Ranger, maybe? It's possible. I'm not sure. I don't remember which one it was. It could have been Abba Ranger, but it depends on which I was working at the time. Yep. But yeah, this particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the dislike button. Next time, a Comic Corner that's on to Channel World of 2 Cheap Hours. Okay? Next video. Bye.